I'm in Lemmon, South Dakota at the Petrified Wood Park. And this park was built in 1930 to 32 by this gentleman. And he passed away just a couple years later. They did it to kind of as a passion project, but also to bring people to town. So it's all these things are made out of petrified wood. It's crazy. There's a lot of it. There's cannonball concretions. Oh, a much bigger one over here. So I'll see those in the north end of Theodore Roosevelt National Park. There's going to be a stop that's going to show these in the wild. Walking back through the park from the opposite side I started, a couple of these giant cannonball concretions that are just huge. That one's got to be at least 4 foot in diameter. Really wonder what some of these would look like if they're polished. Quartzite border markers for the Yellowstone Trail. Here's the quartzite markers you're talking about. The museum documents some of the history of the area. Has some interesting items in here. Some of the local wildlife. Here is the casting where they used to make little salt and pepper shakers of the Petrified Park. Other little trinkets made of petrified wood. Local area is mostly ranching and now a lot of farming, and the ranching is cattle and bison. You can see there's a lot of stuff. I enjoy this part the best. A bunch of the old photos. What the area was like back in the early 1900s. Train came, and I guess around the early 1900s, 1907, 1908, I've seen dates. And that led to a little bit of a land rush when a guy wanted to start the area, develop the city. Very cool. Here's going to be my next stop in Lemmon, South Dakota, right on the border with North Dakota. This is the Kokomo Inn, and it's an art gallery where the gentleman makes sculptures. We'll check it out. Parked right in front. All right, so the story behind this tree is he solicited a certain size blossom to be made and contributed by people around the world. And so he has all different types, materials, shapes, but all similar sizes. So you can see the blossoms are different. Wow, this artwork's fantastic. What a great mural. So the man on the horse, which we're going to see in a second, is Ed Lemmon, and he was the founder for the town. Got a mural and a sculpture. And here's our beautiful sculpture. Well, I had to go inside and pick up some note cards and a sticker. It's pretty nice in there, but gotta respect the creator's copyright and not video inside. I'm sure they would have allowed it. Alright, I'm heading to the museum. Okay, my next stop in Lemmon is at the Grand River Museum, established in 1998. And this is another John Lopez sculpture, place I just left. You can see he's pretty dang good at using scrap material. And they're in farming and ranching country, so he's got plenty of scrap that he can chase around. We're gonna go inside, but the story is, this is John's sister. They started this place after some dinosaur bones were found on their property. There's the horn from the Triceratops. Here's the front upper leg bone. Cast of the lower jaw.
So that we can get under it and plaster and cast it.
Size of their hand. It's about 2 foot long. Whoa. Oh, I've seen Sue. Chicago. Oh, wow. That's where I was this morning, sitting bull.